Hi everyone, I'm showing you how to use Google Classrooms. So I'm on a Chromebook. If you are also, you would just come down to this bottom bar, the icons. The icon for Google Classroom looks like a little chalkboard with a yellow outline and a white person on it. You would just click on that. They use the same icon for the app on all iOS devices. You can also access it just on the internet. You would just type in the words Google Classroom and it will come right up on probably the first Google search. It is possible to use it on a PC or a Mac. So you get on Google Classrooms. You do have to be logged into your Google account. Make sure your child is logged in, not their sister or brother or whoever else, but them. Excuse me. You see my email right here. You would see theirs instead, their CMS email. It's their student number at student.cms.k12.nc.us. Their password is their birthday, year, month, day. Now you're looking at a teacher's version of Google Classrooms rather than a student's, but these are my active classrooms. I've got my social studies class, which has all 28 of my kids. Then I've got 4 reading groups that are small groups. So here, if you take a look at social studies, let's just click on that. It'll have the name of the class. You have the stream, the students, and about the class. The stream is essentially like a blog. I'm able to make an announcement to the class, which you see right here. I'm also able to give an assignment or to create a question or to reuse an old post. So announcements are just plain old announcements. If you scroll down here, you can see the assignment, the study guide assignment. If it's an assignment, it'll say assignment, who made it, me, when it's due Monday, November 2nd. There is the title. None of my kids have completed this and turned it in, and 28 were assigned it and have not completed it. So as kids turn it in, these numbers will change. The due date, if it's getting closer to the due date, like maybe on November 1st, that due date will turn red. If you're looking at this as a child and you have turned in the assignment, that due date will become a green check mark. So to access the assignment, you just come right here, click the assignment, and it will open in Google Docs because that is how I have saved it. It will automatically call it the title that I gave it. When I save it for the different kids, I make it so that they each get their own copy. So they're able to type directly on the document like it's their own creation. In Google Docs, they just type right on the document and it saves automatically. Because they are enrolled in my Google Classroom, every one of them have a file in their Google Drive called the Classroom. If you go to my Google Drive, go back to just my drive. It's taking a little bit of time here. We've got 2 pages loading. So if I go to my drive is like my documents. And when the kids join my classroom, they automatically will get a folder that's called Classroom. So you click on that folder called Classroom, and inside of it, you will see subfolders. Those are all the classes. Some of them are classes I had last year. So we're going to come over. They'll have one called Social Studies, and if they're a part of my reading group one, they'll have one with their reading group name. Now, in the Social Studies folder, they would have their study guide. When they open it, this will show up in their folder. For me, when I open my social studies folder in my drive, once kids start returning those social studies study guides, a folder called study guide will show up and all of their study guides will go into that folder. So come back over here to the study guide. Like I said, it saves automatically. So as they work, it'll save. They can access Google Drive anywhere from any computer at any time. The cool part about that is where my documents either have to be on the same computer or save it to like a USB or something. With Google Docs, you just have to be connected to the internet. So the kids will look a little different because this was assigned through Google Classrooms. If you come up here, you'll see the word share, comments, and then their screen will also have a button that says turn in. That is what they will click when they have completed the assignment. They'll click that turn in button and it will shoot right to my lovely little non-existent folder that will exist once kids start turning it in. Okay, let me show you what I mean. Like my, which one was it? The raindrops group. I don't think it's ready yet. Let's look at bees. The Bees group, for example, I have 1, 2, 3 assignments that have been turned in. I have some assignments there. So that's what happens. So there you go. There's the assignment. Once they have turned it in, I will grade it and they will get a grade on the classroom page. So to get another idea of what we're doing here, let's take a look at Raindrops. So Raindrops is one of my reading groups. I have their announcement, which is the assignment itself. It's due Tuesday, November 3rd. Then we have like some questions. And this is questions they would complete during the reading. They would open it just like the study guide and access it just like that. This is a website that they would use for the vocabulary. This is just a question. So I've had 3 kids respond to the question and 1 not. It was due the other day, but we're still kind of in a learning curve. So they would respond to the questions. And you can see that I deleted a couple questions. I decided I didn't want to use them. As a teacher, anything that the kids put on there, I can see, even if they delete it. So I let them know this, but it should always be appropriate. Okay, so that's a little bit about Google Classrooms, and I hope that helps everyone understand.